Alen is one of the leading manufacturers of air purifiers. Their machines are characterized by clean elegance, brilliant craftsmanship, and excellent performance. In this video review, we'll review and test the Alen BreathSmart FLEX. The FLEX is currently the smallest model in the BreathSmart series, designed for rooms up to 700 square feet. In this video, you'll find out how the Alen FLEX performed in our tests. But before we get started, press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. The Alen FLEX needs to be prepared before you run it for the first time. When you unpack the Alen FLEX, remove all the straps holding the front cover and remove all other straps and protective films from the control panel and other parts on the device. Next, you must remove the filter from the device. Unpack it and return it to the device. The last step is to place the air purifier in the desired location. Plug it in and switch it on. The Alen BreathSmart FLEX is a medium-sized air purifier characterized by a luxurious design and top-quality workmanship. The Alen FLEX is not only made well, but also aesthetically unbeatable. The FLEX offers a choice of front covers in 6 different colors. All of this leads to the FLEX being a high-end air purifier with an outstanding design that fits into almost any ambience. In addition, it's worth noting that the designers have thought of nearly every detail, which is why the power cord is an incredible 30 centimeters long, and there's a handle on the top of the device for more accessible transport. The Alen FLEX is a rectangular air purifier. This air purifier draws in air from the front of the unit through openings on the sides and from below, which is then filtered and exits through openings on the top of the device. There is a control panel on the top side of the device with all the necessary buttons and indicators. The buttons are touch-sensitive, very precise, large enough, and easy to use. In the middle, there is a power button to switch the device on or off. First, on the left, is the filter reset button, which is used to reset the filter, above which there are 3 indicators that determine the current wear of the filter. The timer button is used to set the timer for switching off the device, which can be set to 2 hours, 4 hours, or 12 hours. Pressing the speed button switches the engine speed between one of the 4 available speeds. Last is the lock button, which is used to lock all the controls on the device, activated by holding your finger on the button for 5 seconds. You can find out more about the operation and performance of the Alen FLEX at airpurifierfirst.com. The Alen BreathSmart FLEX is characterized by offering a choice of several different filters. This review has tested a model with a filter for dust, mold, pet odors, and smoke. The differences in these filters are mainly in the number of carbon pellets contained in the filter. The filter we tested has 0.66 pounds of activated carbon, although it's possible to choose a filter with 2+ pounds of activated carbon, which we highly recommend for the best odor neutralization. Whichever filter option you choose, you'll get pre-filtration as the first stage of filtration. And of course, the true HEPA filter, which is a crucial stage and the most important filter in the FLEX. We are delighted with the quality and the size of the Alen FLEX filters, which is the reason for the incredible performance of this device. The Alen FLEX uses a filter reset indicator to let you know when it's time to change the filter. On average, that's about 9 to 12 months. In any case, it's recommended to clean the pre-filter at least once a month to maintain the device's performance and prolong the life of the true HEPA filter. The filter replacement process is straightforward. When you open the front cover, remove the old filter. The next step is to vacuum out any dust that may have accumulated in the unit and on the air inlets. Then unpack the new filter, insert it into the device, and close the lid. The last step is to reset the filter reset indicator by holding your finger on the filter reset button for 5 seconds. The Alen BreathSmart FLEX is an incredibly quiet device. We're most surprised that a device of this size with very high airflow has such a well-optimized engine. The Alen FLEX uses 4 fan speeds. It's Sleep Score certified and features a pink noise producing function to help you sleep better. The Alen FLEX produces 41.2 dBA at first speed, 43.5 dBA in second speed, 48.9 dBA in third speed, and 53.7 dBA in turbo mode. The engine produces a satisfying and pleasant sound, so using it in your living room or bedroom is not a problem. The Alen FLEX is an air purifier that uses a motor with a power of just 50 watts. And in this respect, the FLEX surprised us, especially considering that if you leave it running in turbo mode 24 hours a day for 1 month, it will cost you only $2.10 of electricity. Considering the size of the device and the advantages it offers, you'll agree that this is not a huge cost. On the other hand, replacement filters are a bit more expensive. But with regular maintenance and changing the filters once a year, this is not too expensive either. All in all, the Alen FLEX is an excellent value air purifier. The Alen BreathSmart FLEX is designed for rooms up to 700 square feet. Accordingly, we tested the device in the relevant rooms. We used the Alen FLEX with dust, mold, pet odor, and smoke filters in our tests. In the first test, in a 560 square foot room, the Alen FLEX reduced the AQI from 126 to 8 in 60 minutes, improving the air quality by approximately 94%. In the second test, in a 760 square foot room, the Alen FLEX reduced the AQI from 135 to 15 in 60 minutes, improving the air quality by approximately 89%. Note that the unit was operated in turbo mode the entire time. Although we expected this kind of performance, the Alen surprised us even more with its capabilities regarding odor neutralization. We put the Alen FLEX in a glass box, which we then filled with smoke. Check out the video and see how long it takes for FLEX to remove all the smoke from the box. The Alen BreathSmart FLEX is a fantastic air purifier that has exceeded all our expectations. It's a minimalist, high-end, and luxurious air purifier that will fit into almost any ambiance. In addition to its excellent performance, the Alen FLEX is an extremely quiet air purifier with average maintenance costs. If you're looking for an air purifier for rooms up to 700 square feet, or even for smaller rooms that will flawlessly clean the air in your room, then the Alen FLEX is a definite Best Buy choice. See the detailed review at airpurifierfirst.com. All links can be found in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and click subscribe. That's it for now.